Action.
Okay. So, good morning, one and all. I am Dr. Abhay Lingayat. I am conducting the next session, which is on the Mendeley. Now, I will try to introduce the world of reference management software and how it can help and speed up our research process. Whether you are student or academician or professional researchers, this tool can significantly enhance your productivity and efficiency in report writing, thesis, and research paper writing. Now, how the reference management software allow you create own library database? We can centralize our own data, our research material in one of the convenient location. This includes general paper, research article, web page, and more. So by organizing your library database, you can easily access relevant sources wherever you need and wherever you want to save, you can access it at any time. So after building your library database, next step is to how we can refer as a citation. So all the parts we are covering in this particular Mendeley software. So before starting, I am Dr. Abhay Lingayat, working as assistant professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering. I have working experience of more than 5 years. I did my PhD from NIT Warangal and postdoc from IIT Bombay. So with this small introduction, we will start our session. What are the content? We are covering the reference management software available. Then we will exclusively study the Mendeley software. Then how to check the plagiarism, also one of the topic. And in the plagiarism check, we will also discuss about some AI tools. And lastly, we will end up with the how to reduce the plagiarism content. To create our own library database for the journal. As we know, whenever we are entering into the world of research, we will start with searching some literatures. We'll try to identify the PDFs available, and after getting the PDFs, we'll try to download. And to make our database in our computer, we'll create so many folders by year, by author name, by title, by topic, anything. So, but when after some days, if you want to find out that particular literature which will be sufficient for our research purpose, it is very difficult to find out. In that time, the reference management will help us by creating our database sequentially, logically, and wherever we required. So save, organize, and manage your PDF using folder or tag or filter or full text search tool. And after getting the database, we can, whatever the database we are having, sometimes we have some collaborative research work. We are having the collaboration with other faculties, other people also. So whatever the data we are having, we can communicate with them so that they also give some inputs on our same data. So that for that, we need to highlight, we have the highlights, sticky notes in our PDF in the same reference management software. And lastly, very important thing, how to utilize this Mendeley software to cite the paper. As we know, I will give you the example. When I started my review paper, initially it was more than 100 literatures. When I tried and prepared the paper, it was very easy for me for first time. But I got rejection from the first submission from the one of the journal. Then my guide suggested me to change that citation style, referencing style and all. And that time, it took me near about more than 1 month to make it ready for the submission to the other journal, because I spent more time on citing the paper, giving the reference style as per the journal requirement. So instead of focusing more on quality of the research, I am focusing more on how to cite it and how to make it ready for the submission as per the journal requirement. So it is time consuming, but this referencing managing software will help us to cite it properly and give the referencing within a second. With a single click, we can do all the activity once we are ready with the database. So this is the power of reference management. In the market, there are so many reference management we are having. If you are talking about the ref work, it is a need subscription. Zotero is one of the reference management tool. It is free and open source software. Then EndNote, as Madam mentioned, so EndNote is also one of the platform. Then Site You Like. This is also one platform, neat, but it is not a offline. It is a web-based. And lastly, we have the Mendeley. There are so many softwares. I will give the list in the next slide. But today we are totally talk about the Mendeley technical and it is majorly used in the technical and scientific field. It is available in all the three formats. What are the three versions? I will explain. Other platforms we are having for the database management. Okay. So why we are going for the Mendeley only? As I said, it is majorly widely used software or reference management by academicians and other industrial person also. Mendeley is a desktop web program produced by the elsewhere for managing and sharing the research paper, discovering the research data, collaborating the work. So we have three versions of the Mendeley software. In the desktop version, we are also having, in the web version also we are having, and also we have the mobile version. So it is open source software. It is also used for the citations. It is very user friendly. It is very user friendly. We can simply, whatever the activity we are performing in the Word, copy paste, creating the folder, all the activity we can do in the Mendeley software. So it is very user friendly, and also it will have the access of more than 1,000 referencing style. Elsewhere itself having more than 2,000 journals. So every journals they are following some standard for the referencing and citations. So Mendeley having more than 10,000 citation style. So if we want to shift our citations from one journal to other journal citation style, we can shift easily. Now, how to start? As I said, it is one type of hands-on session for us. Already yesterday, I posted one link to download the Mendeley Desktop. Right? Now, in the Mendeley Desktop, first we will start with the creating account. And then we will go for the web importer, how it will work. So Mendeley for the desktop web importer plugin with the MS Word, then addition of the article, in what way we can add, how can we create the folder, and how to synchronize with the web importer, and how the Google Scholar will help us to get the database ready. Then also online library, citations, how to insert and edit and delete, replace, merge citations. That practice we are going to do in the today's session. So this is the platform we are having. The desktop version we are having, where we can work offline. Online version also we are having, which we are saying web version, web Mendeley, and also they are come up with the mobile version. So all the three platform we are having to access the database, what we prepared, what we created. Then hope so you have done this practice yesterday to download the Mendeley. After getting, they will ask you to sign in. For signing, they will ask some queries. You have to enter some details about you. Then after getting all the details, this is the platform. You can see my name is there, Abhay. And from there, next, after installing all the things, they will ask you some. So you can see I have Mendeley Desktop here. Then I will go for the Mendeley Desktop. In that Mendeley Desktop, you can see this version, Mendeley Desktop 1.9.1. In that, you can go and you can download that version. Any version you can download it. After downloading it, you need to log in, and after login, you will get this type of platform. Okay. Now in that platform, we have this screen. You can see So tool installer. After that, if I don't have the plugin, they will ask you the option. Please plug in MS Word. So you can install that MS plugin. So after installation, you will see this type of plugin in your particular Word file. You can see the Word file. There is edit option, reference. So it is all about the Mendeley referencing. It is all about the Mendeley referencing. It will appear after plugin into the Mendeley desktop. Now in that Mendeley, then we will go for the how to import the file. How to import the file. So there are so many options we are having to import the data what we have saved in our computer. So you can see in the file in the desktop, Mendeley desktop. So once we download, we can add the folder, file, and watch folder and all. Then next, there is an option. You can see there is a create folder option we are having. So we can create our database based on our requirement, whether it is of any journal based on journal, or based on some topic, or based on the author. We can create our own folder as a database. Then also we have the web import. I will show you how the web import work. Then this is the particular platform. As I said, manage your database using the Mendeley. So you can see there is a platform we are having. So all documents, if I show in my Mendeley, so I'm opening this one. So I'm showing here all the details, file. Okay. Now in the database, I can see particular library, my library. All the documents are available here. Recently added, recently read, favorite, need. So I created my database based on the immersion cooling as a folder name. Then review paper and review paper. Again, we can create folder, one more folder if we are segregating again the inside part. We can create, suppose I'm having the immersion cooling topic. So in the immersion cooling also, if I want to add another folder, so I can add one more folder. So this folder is inside that particular folder. Okay. So again, if I want to add more in that particular folder, I can create one more folder and so we can make the tree for that particular folder. So if I want to create new folder, suppose workshop, I'm creating new folder today for workshop. So this is the new folder I have created, and in that new folder I can create. Then so this way we can do experimental numerical investigation of the single, double, pass, porous. So these type of highlights we can select by selecting in this particular. I can give the deep color and zoom it, zoom out. If I zoom to fit, so all these options are available. What we generally do in the particular PDF, same way we can do. Then we can give the annotations, notes we can write on the particular PDF. Now, if we need some, I said web import, we can have install MS Word plugin installation in the live office. That also we can do. Then if we want to search, that also we can do. Then how to insert, that I will go for the practice, that part. So you have the file option, right? File. So I can add the file from here. So if I want to add file, I will go for the file, and easily wherever I have the database, I can open that folder and easily I can download, right? So if I'm going for the D drive, if I'm going for the personal data or any PDF, easily I can go for this part. So this file will be appearing here. You can see. Okay. Now in that particular folder, you can double click on that and you can read whatever the way you were reading in particular part. Same way you can do. Okay. Now this is one way to import the file. You can add the folder completely itself. Like if I'm creating, if I want to import complete folder. Okay. So I can download and I can import complete folder in this particular part, and it will be creating my database for the particular folder. Then next method is I can add manually. So watch folder means I can easily go for the particular C drive or D drive easily, and from there also we can import. And again, next step is we can add entry the manually. Suppose I am having a research article. I am searching for that research article. Suppose Google's research article on solar drying. Suppose solar drying is a research article I am trying to find out. So this is a paper I am having. Now this paper, if I want to import manually in the particular Mendeley software, I can go for this DOI, digital identifier number. You can see digital object identifier. So I will copy that particular identifier and simply I will go there and post in the, see where I went. I went there, file, then manual entry, and in that manual entry there is option of DOI. In the DOI I will paste it and search. So whatever the details I am having for the solar dryer, you can see the same author. Solar dryer is the title, author name is, you can see easily same author name is reflecting here. Now the difference is we are saving the database, but it is not having the PDF. Okay, it is only giving the database that we have referred this paper, but it is not a data. It is not like a PDF. So similarly, I have created so many files. I have uploaded the folder. I have created the files, and they are having some PDF versions. Okay. So many papers I have uploaded. Some having some PDF. You can see it is not having some. It is not having PDF. Now you can see the star mark here. So if you have reading some papers and you like it, you can make it star mark, and same paper you can see if I'm marking here star mark, and that only paper we can visualize. We can see here, right? Again, this is the symbol. You can see the one dot mark. In the dot mark, if I'm saying, if I'm clicking on that particular, it says I have read that particular paper. Okay, so these are the indications we are having in the Mendeley. Now, you in the left side, you can see the title, you can see the author name. So author names, this is our task to modify the version. If sometimes what is happening, we are not getting all the details once we are importing the PDF in the particular folder, particular window. We are not able to see all the details in this particular right side. You can see the details, notes, right, contents. So these details may not be visible if we are uploading the file always. So that time it's our responsibility to edit the details in the particular part. Then only we can import these details in our citation style and reference style. So you can see the type of the journal, whether it is journal article or book chapter or book section, case study, computer program, conference proceeding. So what type of paper it is, whether it is of conference paper or it is simply the website details, all the details we can see from this particular part. Or if we want to save some page portal, page image, so we can see here one web page. So web page also we can save as a reference management part, right? So again, this is the title. Suppose I'm opening this particular paper. Okay, so we can see the title: experimental investigation, CFD investigation of conventional heat transfer in solar heater with a reverse L-shaped rib. So authors mentions here. Now author, you can see the last name is appearing here first. Okay, by default software will take it, but if sometimes it may not be happening, so you have to do the activity. Otherwise if what will happen, if I'm saying the name Gawande Vipin B, it will reflect same way in the citation. But if I change this particular part in this way, suppose, then Vipin will come into picture first. But as we know, we are always expecting the last name of the author in the reference style, in the citation style. So better always keep this particular method so that there will not be any issue in your referencing citations. Okay, then they will provide you the journal name, year of publications, volume, issues, and page number. So all the details they will provide in the right side details. Again, they will provide the abstract tag. Tag means whether it is of open access journal or it is paid journal. So all the details we can see from here. So in my database, you can see how many papers, my tag, my publication, my filter, my authors. You can see details. So filters are available. Now, if I'm adding, see you in the particular paper, if I'm saying it is open access, you can observe in this particular filter tag. Okay. If I'm saying it is open access, open, simply I'm writing the open access. Okay. And if I go again, I'm refreshing the database, you will reflect the same thing in the particular tag. So these are the options to filter out. Then author's keyword, you can filter, you can search it by the author's keyword. Then whether it is article type, research type, whatever it is, URL of that particular paper, then DOI number of that paper, ISSN, particular identify number we are providing for the particular journals. So that also we can identify easily. So now in the particular database, if I want to find out some paper which is exclusively working on the economic analysis, so I will search it. So whatever the paper which are discussing about the economics, that paper only it will reflect in the particular part. They will shortlist accordingly. Now, if I want to find out the efficiency performance or CFD point of view, now if I want to find out some papers which are related with the CFD, I will search the CFD part, and the work which are related with the CFD, it will reflect here. So we have the freedom to search out what exactly the paper we are expecting. Sometimes we remember the keywords. Through the keywords also we can easily sort it out the required paper from the database. This is the advantage of the Mendeley. So anyone any doubt? Anyone is having any doubt? Please let me know. Hello. Till this particular presentation, anyone any doubt?
No, sir.
Can you move ahead for the practicing of the in the Word file? Again, drag and drop. If I'm creating new folder, suppose this folder I'm having, and I'm having one PDF with me, right? Suppose this is the paper I'm having. I want to drag it. I want to save it in the folder. Suppose I'm renaming it as a workshop one, research paper writing. Now I want to upload the same folder here. Suppose I'm deleting this particular paper. I have one paper with me in the downloaded section. I want to drag it. Simply I can go for the drag, copy and drag. I will go for the particular paper. So I have the PDF version of that. That's why it is showing. Otherwise, it will be like without any PDF. Like suppose I am having one paper from the Science Direct. It is also PDF available. This is the paper I am having, which is in the Taylor and Francis. And I have the DOI of that particular part. Okay. So manually, I can write it, the title of the paper, solar drying handbook. If it is having the DOI, then only we can import. So this is the DOI we are having, right? Again, okay, we will see another paper. Okay. So this div I'm trying to copy, and I will open my Mendeley and file at manually. Either title also you search it. Now you can see the same paper it is reflecting here. I will save it. Now you can see I have the database for this particular paper, but I don't have the PDF because I don't have the access to download. I don't have the login details to because elsewhere also having some paid version, open access version. So this paper is of paid version. So if your institute is having that access, so that then only the option will come. There is download option will come in this particular column. So in the same column of PDF, whatever you are having, in the same column you can find out one download option. And if you have the access to download the paper from the elsewhere or any other uh, journal publishers, you can simply click on that download option. You can get it as a in the PDF format. So presently only one PDF I am having, which I can see here. Now in this particular folder, as I said, we can do the activity same way. I can select particular part, right? I can make it up and down by selecting that. I can create the note. See, I can create the note how to write the paper. So it will be there throughout our database. Okay, it will not change. So present now again I can highlight it. Suppose I want to mention what exactly it is. Okay, so if I want to highlight this one, I can highlight easily. Okay, in the box form there is option. You can see the highlight rectangle. By a rectangle you can go for the highlighting, or you can go for the text wise highlight. I can highlight this particular title, right? And I can give some colors. Whatever the color you want to give, you can give by providing this activity, right? Now in this particular, again, color options, zoom in, zoom out. Okay, full screen mode, you can see the full screen mode. The options will appear here. Same option will appear here. Synchronize. Now we have created the database in our offline version. This is the desktop, Mendeley Desktop. It is offline version. I can save the data by importing, downloading the file and importing in the particular desktop. Now I want to make it synchronize with our web browser. Now what is the web developer? You can see the web. I'm opening the Mendeley web and already I am having the login. Now in the web importer, you can see search, library, availing at. In that there is option library. In that library, I will go and whatever the activity we perform in our offline desktop, same activity if we want to reflect in the particular web importer, we need to do one activity. What is the activity? We need to synchronize our database. See, I have changed the details here, right? But the changes is not reflecting in this particular web portal. So I want to reflect same details. So I will go for the synchronized. But for synchronization, you need internet connections. If my internet connection is strong, it will reflect in particular web importer. Otherwise, it will take some time. So presently, I'm going to synchronize the database. You can see the activity is going on. You can see the activity 27% sending new document, right? Now presently at our database, it is still now. See, you can see the change happened. Previously it was the JJ folder was there. Now with the synchronizing, we have changed our database, our inputs in our Mendeley web importer also. So this is the input. This is the power of the Mendeley software. We can, even though we are offline or online, we can make the database uniform in our all the portal, right? Same options are available. Whatever the options we are having in the offline version, same options are available in particular web importer. Right now you can see there is a paper we are having. Research paper. You can edit this particular part. Now in the offline version, in the online version, we don't have the PDF. So I'm getting the PDF. It is uploading. It will take time. Okay, we move ahead. It is there. So whatever the activity we can perform in the offline version, same activity we can perform here. You can see the edit and all, select, give the notation, annotations, coloring. Right now, one more additional thing. You can see one plugin I have. Now one more advantage we are having for this one. You can see one Chrome extension. Can you see here Chrome extension? On the right side, I have given one Chrome extension. So you can search it, Chrome extension. You will get this particular part. You need to plug in. Okay, you can add, already have added in the particular part. If you once you add, same thing will reflect in this particular browser. Okay, now what is the power of this particular Mendeley web importer? Now I said I am having so many research article. I have just now searched Google Scholar. Google Scholar again, battery cooling. Now web importer, I was talking about the web importer. In the web importer, if I am having the database, suppose I am searching for the particular battery cooling topic, I will go for the search. Then there is option web import. Can you see how I get it? By Chrome extension. I'll go for the Mendeley Chrome extension. In the Chrome extension, there is option to add to the Chrome. I already added in the Chrome, so after adding in the Chrome, you can see this type of options, web import. Right? In the web import, if you want to search something like suppose again another topic, you will take it. Phase change material. If I'm searching this part, now there are so many papers on the topic of phase change material. Now, if I want to add all the details in my library at a time and in a single click, so what I will do, I will go for the Mendeley. We can search it, and from the internet itself, we can import in our database in our Mendeley offline version and offline version on an online version. Now, in this particular part, additionally, if you go, please let me know the update till this important part of citation. Now, after importing all the database, once we are ready with the database, whatever the literature we are creating the folder. Now, next task is to cite it. How to cite the paper in our Word file, which is very useful for writing the research article. For that, I am doing some activity. Just we have to observe one by one. Okay. For that, for simplicity, what I'm doing, I'm creating one file, Word file first. Okay. By some title. Suppose I'm already having some title with me. This is the title of the paper. Critical assessment on microblower and pump for different engineering applications. Now, in this particular paper, if I want to cite some papers which are related with the particular microblower, how to do it? As I said, once you log in the Mendeley, there is option tool. In the tool, there is option install MS Word plugin. Right? In the MS Word plugin, if you don't have, you can install it and you can plug in with your Word file. Once I plug in with the Word file, you can see there is a references in the Word file itself. There is a references. In the references, after plugin, you observed one Mendeley platform. Insert, undo, refresh, export, insert bibliography, open Mendeley, nano energy. This is the style. Now, how to insert? Suppose I am writing, I want to write some topics and I want to give some generalized idea. Okay, this is the sentence I have written. Now for this sentence, I want to make it cite. Okay, I have taken some from somewhere. I want to cite it. Now in that particular paper, if I want to cite something, right? Now insert option is there. Insert option. In the insert option, there is a search by author, title, year in my library. Can you see? Now in that particular search option, I am searching suppose author name. Okay, so after entering the author name, you can see there is a paper which I said numerical investigation. There are two papers. Okay, if you know the paper directly, you can simply click on that paper and make it okay, and easily it will be citing in this particular part. Any queries? No, na? Okay, we'll continue the session. Now, once we entered here the citation, you can see here. Suppose if I don't know the author's name, I know the title. I can go for again insert. I can write the title, but instead of writing the title, if I want to take it from the Mendeley Desktop, I will go for the go to Mendeley, and it will redirect me into the desktop. Can you see here? Now in the particular desktop, we have so many papers. So if you want to search particular author name, suppose I want to see, this is the title I am having, right? This is the title I am having. At present, I don't know where the exactly it is. I'm going for all the documents. I don't know where the exactly the title is. So I will go for the search. I will go for the search. Copy it, search it, insert, go to Mendeley, search it. Now after clicking on, after going to the desktop version, you can see one option is there. Synchronize, cite, cancel. Can you see here? There is a cite option. So I will select, I will search it. I will click on that particular paper. I will click on the cite. Now same paper will reflect into this particular part. So initially it was how to see that. Again, which paper we have imported. If I want to see, one is which author. Who is the author for one? So I will go for the one, click on the box one, and there is the option edit. We'll go for the edit option, and it will reflect the name of the author. Right? What is the second author? What is the second author? If I want to see, I will go for the second, and I will go for the edit and comp. So the details what we entered for the citation author's name, we can see by clicking on the edit citation option. Right? Now we have two citations presently, but some journals they are asking the format of like bracket 1, 2. Okay, some journals asking such type of things. So in that case, what you have to do, you have to go for this particular two part, and you have to after clicking on the after selecting both the 1 and 2 citations, you can see one more options activated, merge option. So if you select both the citations and you click on the merge option, merge citations, it will convert into this particular slide. Okay, now after this activity, now this is the citation. This is the citation, and the citation style will change according to the journal type, according to the publishers. Now at present, I am having numbering citation style, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 100 style. But sometimes some journals they are asking author's name as a citation style. Author's name as a citation style. For that, what can I do? Now presently, whatever the citations I am having 1, 2 citation style, it is the journal name Nano Energy. Can you see the style? So the paper is following the style of Nano Energy journal. Nano Energy journal style they are following. Now, if I want to change this style according to the suppose IEEE format, then I can simply click on that, and automatically it will convert according to that IEEE style. Sometimes author's name will be first. So suppose this journal, which Solar Energy is the journal which is having the style of author's name first. So I will go on the Solar Energy, and then you can see on alphabetically ordered. They will arrange as we know K first, then L. So accordingly, they will shift the citation style from numbering to the name. You can change the style accordingly. Suppose if you want to submit one paper to another journal, suppose I am saying I want to publish the journal in one of the other journals. Suppose this is the journal I have, National Library for Medicine, right? So I will what I did. I will go if I want to change the citation according to a requirement, right? If I want to submit, suppose I want to submit the paper in the journal Energy, suppose. Okay, so I will go for the citation style, Energy. Then there is option more style. Can you see the more style option? More style. Go to the more style option. It will redirect you into the Mendeley Desktop, and that particular desktop you can see search Energy. So it is not detecting the Energy journal. It is not reflecting the Energy journal in this particular. Okay, now in the particular database, I don't have Energy journal because I want to make it in the citation style of Energy. So to get it more, you can see the option get more style. Get more style, click on that particular get more style and type Energy journal. There are so many journals we are having by the name of Energy. So I am exclusively looking for the Energy. Can you see the Energy journal is available here? So I will go for the Energy journal. I will make it install. Now install. After getting the install, I want to use this style for my referencing. Okay, I will use it and done. You can see the conversion in this particular part. More style, Energy. Now Energy is reflecting here. Use this style. Done. So my citation style will change according to the style available in the particular journal. So this freedom we are having. If I want to add one more style, I will go to the more style. If it is not listed in this list, install list, I will go to the get more style. And in the get more style, I will search one of the journal renewable Energy. I will get it. I will install it. After installation, I will go for this, use this style. Then again, copy, install. I will search it here. It is available in the installed file. Use this. Done. It will reflect in this particular. Now it is going for that particular part. Can you see? So we can change the style. This is a part of citation. Citation style may be in the number form, maybe in the sentence or alphabetical form. We have to select accordingly. Now, next task is referencing. We need to give the reference. If you want for the research paper writing, we should go for the referencing. Now, another term comes into picture, bibliography. What is the difference between the bibliography and referencing? In the referencing, whatever the sentence we are claiming, every sentence having some citations. Okay. If we are explaining everything, we want to give some citations, and if we are utilizing some data, then we have give citations to that particular part, and that is only reflecting in the referencing. But sometimes we are adding some report, and there is no need to cite the details. Whatever the data we are collecting from that particular site, we don't want to cite it. So that time it is not cited in the list, in the report writing, in the that if you want to give in the reference list, that way, that time we can say it is bibliography. So there is a small difference. Whatever the references we used, same thing we are, if we are giving the list, that time it is called as referencing, and we are adding the details, but we are not giving the citations that time, and but still we are giving the details in the reference list. That time that reference list is called as a bibliography. Now I want to give the reference list in this particular part, because at the end of the paper only we are giving the reference list. So for that there is options. Can you see the insert bibliography? In the same reference, there is an insert bibliography option is there. So go for the insert bibliography. and automatically it will convert, it will add the reference. Only thing is you have to add in the particular title. It will not be automatic. Okay, reference we have to give, title reference we have to give. But wherever you click the details, wherever the cursor is there, you can give the list of the reference. Right? So guys, suppose I am writing something. Second paragraph I am having, right? Second paragraph I am having, and I want to give the citation to this particular part. What I will do? I will go for the insert option again, reference, insert, go to Mendeley, then paper writing part, and thermal performance of. Suppose I am citing this particular part. You go for the site, automatically it will reflect. Once we entered, automatically reference style is coming into this particular part. Can you see? Third paper is listed in the reference. What we did? Only we import. Suppose I am importing fourth one. Again, I will go for the insert citations. This paper, cite, fourth. Automatically it will reflecting in the reference list. This is the power of this particular Mendeley software. Same activity I did because suppose I have full length paper. Suppose this is the paper I am having, right? So how many references I have referred? You can see 120 papers I have referred to write this review article, right? If we have the 10 to 20 papers, we can do it manually easily. But if we have more than 50 papers, more than 100 papers, then it is very difficult to manage the citation style and reference list. So this is the style of the renewable energy and renewable and system energy paper. Again, if I'm shifting this style to the six, so suppose Chicago, can you see the citation style change? We are not bothering about the style, reference style. It will take automatically. So instead of working on this style and citations, we can focus our research. We can focus our mind only on the writing the research article more qualitatively. Right? Now, if I suppose this is the paper I am having, I said I have referred so many journals, 1, 2, 3, 1, 4, 5, right? This is the first, second, third. You can observe the change in this particular location. 1, 2, 3, 1, 4, 5. I am changing the style according to the journal solar energy. Can you see? Now I am clicking on that journal. It is changing the style. Can you see here? Change occurred here. And same way, the reference list, what I am having, it shifts numbering to the alphabetically order. Right? Because I changed the journal style. Again, I am selecting to the nano. Again, it will shift according to the numbering. What the point? So this is the way to cite the paper and also give the referencing. This is one part. But what exactly it is reflecting in the reference style? You can see here. Suppose again I am adding one more paper, fifth paper, which is available in our workshop. Research paper. So I have this paper on compressive review of hybrid dryer integrated with the auxiliary. So what is reflecting in the particular reference list? Okay, what is reflecting in the reference list? You can see Kong, Wong, G, Liang. Can you see the list of author name and its paper? So what is that? This is the paper we are having. Now, what are the details are reflecting in this particular reference? You want to see. So whatever the available details in the right side, details available in the right side, it will reflect in the paper. So compressive. If I'm deleting, suppose I'm deleting the author name. Suppose I'm deleting this particular part. Control X. So authors list is not here. So it will impact our journal style, the reference style. If I'm refreshing, can you see? It is not appearing in the particular fourth citation. Reference list, it is not there, author's name. So while importing, while giving the citations, you should be very careful about the content available in the right side details. Okay. Now, at present, you can see there is no author name in the Word file. But if I want to add the author's name, what I will do, I will go for again, do it, copy paste. And if I'm refreshing, again, it will reflect to the reference list. So this is very essential because what is happening? We are downloading the PDF, but 100% importing is not possible in the Mendeley. Sometimes out of 100 paper, hardly maybe 90 papers only importing in the PDF format. Some web importal is there. So web page we are importing. Web page don't have the authors list properly because we have the PDF proper. We have the proper PDF giving the details of author's name, title, everything is given, but sometimes it will not reflect in the particular author's list. So we have to edit it manually. No need to add it in the Word file. Whatever the modifications we want to do, that should be we can do in the particular Mendeley Desktop itself. Okay. So this is all about the Mendeley referencing. Okay. So same thing, whatever the activity I have performed in the hands-on, same one I presented in the PPT. Okay, just have a look. Read annotations you can give easily. Okay, after a plugin, you can see the insert citation option. You can insert the citations, right? You can change the style. If you don't have the style in the Word file, you can import by getting it into the citation style details, install style, get more style. In the after getting more style, you can install it and you can select for your referencing citations. Then web import to make it in the cloud base. Okay. One more thing. Suppose you have the research article. Can you see? Can you see the cite article? If I want to cite this a review on phase change material, I want to cite it, but I don't have the access. I don't have the access. Okay, but it's still some information you got it on the paper, and you want to cite that details. So what can you do? Go for the citations, copy the citations. Okay, or there are more options to download it. See, if it is accessible, you can see the view PDF. It is reflecting directly in your screen. View PDF or view in the PDF in the Mendeley web importer. Import. One more option is available with us. We can only import the citation. Sometimes it is not possible to download complete paper PDF format. So that time it is very useful. You can simply download the BitX file or RIS file from the journal website and you can import and it will reflect. It will not be the PDF, but it is the part of the citation or as a part of your database. You can export. Suppose if you want to write your research article in the LaTeX, so in the LaTeX also you need some reference list. So with this you can export in the format BibTeX. Can you see? So BibTeX file you can import. You can export from the Mendeley and you can import BibTeX folder file in your LaTeX software for writing the research article. So that flexibility it is having. So again, if you have the collaborative work, you can create the group. You can see the group. Okay, create the group. workshop, you're creating and you are inviting. So what is happening here? Once we invite, so in the Mendeley desktop of your communicated person to whom we share the email, in their folder also it will reflect. Okay, that is the advantage of this group. So collaboratively we can write the paper, we can discuss the points in the same platform. Then we have literature. This is the same thing which I discussed. Plagiarism check. So this is most important point which you should aware about, because while submitting the journal paper to any of the publisher or journals, plagiarism is most important thing. If you get the plagiarized content or you get the comment from the journal, they will not allow you to resubmit the paper on the same in the same journal. Okay, so it is very big issues if you are talking about the soft plagiarism point of view. So we have some softwares we can check the plagiarism. This is the details why we required, what are the types of plagiarisms. Just go through complete plagiarism, direct plagiarism, rephrasing, what we are doing nowadays, where we are utilizing so many softwares to rephrase the content, right? Batch, source base. So there are some common types of plagiarisms, and all will be detected by the plagiarism softwares, and also from the journal's point of view. Journal will detect this type of plagiarism and it will reflect in their database. Then what is the ethical way to avoid the plagiarism? It is the only way is you have to write the details by your own. You have to read the details from the journal paper. After gaining some knowledge, after grasping that particular idea, you have to note down the details in your own language. That is the best way to avoid the plagiarism. But for the simplicity, we have some softwares, we have some tools which can reduce our plagiarism, which can save our time to rephrase the details. But I am suggesting you to avoid such type of software. But for your informations, I am giving the idea. Okay, first we'll discuss about how many softwares we are having to check the plagiarism. So iAuthenticate. Our campus is having licensed version of iAuthenticate, which can give the data of plagiarisms. We can check the plagiarism with the help of the software. Then next is Turnitin. We are having Quillbot, okay, Semrush.com, then CopyLeaks, Duplichecker, Grammarly, okay. Grammarly already you have for checking the grammars. Already it is having the plagiarism check software availability. Then Scamspay, essay, right? Scan my essay, paraphrasers. These are the tool we are having to check the plagiarism. Now suppose if I show something to you, suppose I am taking the example of this plagiarism check software. I will go copy this flag software. Okay, you need to log in here. I already having the account. Now I will take one of the paper. Suppose from the Mendeley database, immersion cooling. This is the paper I am having. Now I am copying all the content as it is, suppose. And I will go for see, there are so many options. It is the AI tool we are having, Modin. You can rewrite plagiarism. Now if you want to check the plagiarism, but there is a limitation of 1500 words. Go for the check. Now if I reduce the content up to 150 words, still one is there. Okay, now I can check the plagiarism. We are trying to check the accuracy of this part, this tool. Plagiarism will take time. Can you see? 99%. So what I did, simply copied the published paper in the particular database, and I will try to check the plagiarism. So 99%. And you observe this is the paper, numerical analysis of single phase liquid immersion cooling. Is it the same source? Yes. Can you see? So this is the data we are copying from this particular journal, and same source is reflecting. Now our task is to reduce the plagiarism. You can see that it is 99% present. I want to change without any thinking. If I want to change, rewrite. So it is having some limitations of 1000 words, right? Rewrite. Now it rephrase the details, and again rewrite sentences. We are copying again, and we will go for the plagiarism check for the same content. Copy, scan. You can see we reduce the plagiarism up to 48%. So even though there is a plagiarism and it is having same source, right? So even though people are saying AI tool is useful to reduce, but without rewriting by your own, without thinking on the paper, don't copy paste the things, still it will show the plagiarism. And also some journals, publishers, they are come up with some AI tools for checking the plagiarism to identify whether the writer authors use the AI tool to write the sentences. Now they have creating that database to identify the plagiarism through the AI tool. Okay, so try to write by your own to get 0% plagiarism content and to publish it in the high paper journal. Some people are saying, even though we are rewriting many times, the and some words are there, they are reflecting in the plagiarism. So for them, I am saying that by including all the content, whatever the repetitive word, the and phrases, all, the journal is giving the permission to give the plagiarism. It should be less than 20%. So they have the margin of 20% for us, including all the content, such type of things. Okay, some journals they are asking 15%, some journals they are asking more less than 20%, majorly 20% plagiarisms. Okay, this is first thing to check the plagiarism. Next is so I already explained the content, how to check the plagiarism and how to reduce the plagiarism, right? So any doubt?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
सर प्लेगरिज्म वो जो परसेंटेज बताया वो कुछ परसेंटेज मिनिमम कितना होना चाहिए मतलब
20 less than 20%. For from our side, while before submitting to the journal, it should be less than 15% from our side, because we don't know what software they will use and how they are doing the plagiarism checking, whether it is for 3 words, whether it is for 4 word consecutive words. So they the journals having their own softwares to check the plagiarism. So for safety's point of view, to avoid any further rejections, better you be ready with the research article having less than 15% plagiarism from your side, excluding the references. Okay, references will not be included in the plagiarism.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any other details want to ask? Any questions, participants? The session is over from my side. If you have any queries, please let me know.
Sir, I have one doubt. Sir, actually, for the review paper, is there any number is fixed to review the paper, that is 15, 20, 25? Matlab, how many papers we are refer for the?
Yes, got it. See, there is no limitations as such. Okay. The thing is, the way you are writing the review article, it is depend on the skill. It is a skill. People publish the paper having 50 references. People publish the paper having more than 200, 300 citations, references.
Yes,
so
sir.
it is a skill how effectively you are representing the papers, how you are representing the details in your research article. It is up to you.
Okay.
There is no limitations. You can publish the review paper
Means
based on the
minimum,
50 paper.
it's a minimum that is number 15, 20, more than.
Because some journals, some topics, they don't have the articles sometimes. Like suppose I am saying iron battery management system. There is no paper. on that particular part. So
Okay.
we can't go for the literature on the same topic having more than 200 literatures. Okay, we have to stick with the 50 only. So depend on the availability of the literature on the topic, that also reflects. Suppose your topic is widely accepted and it is having more paper, review paper itself, more paper, more than 20, 50, review paper only. Okay, then you should go for more than 200 as a reference paper.
Okay.
Okay, now whatever the paper I have shown here, you can see here it is published one. How many papers I have used? 120.
Okay. Okay.
But similar type of review I have published, it is having 90 references.
Okay.
So
Okay.
how effectively we are representing in the paper, that matters a lot. It is a skill
Sir,
actually.
okay, okay. Sir, whenever we are doing the literature survey, so in that there is a compulsory to propose to methodology or not? It's a
Methodology is very
compulsory.
important. Methodology is very important. How you scrutinize the paper, what is the complete methodology you have to explain. Methodology in the sense, if I say about this paper, two, 3 paragraphs is all about the methodology part.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. Means block diagram and its block diagram and explanation it's required.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, okay. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Included.
If you have research article, I mean, we are expecting 20 to 30 papers minimum. If it is review paper, depend on the type of the work, it may go beyond 100 also. Any other question?
Yes, sir. If we are referring some information and writing the information, and also we are mentioning those references in our documents. So, is there any changes required in sentences, or we can put as is those sentence?
No, we have to rewrite it completely.
Okay,
We can't
completely.
copy paste the same sentence from the literature or paper. It is plagiar. It is that we called as a plagiarism. That itself we called as a plag.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
So sorry for inconvenience because of internet issue. I was not able to communicate with you initial time. Sorry for that. And it is end of this session. If any doubt you are having, you can contact me in my mail ID. You can call me anytime. So tomorrow we have another session where we are talking about complete how to write the paper from introduction to up to the conclusion, and how to submit to the journal, how to select the journals. That topic we are covering. So we'll meet tomorrow. If you don't have any question.
With this, we are concluding this session. Thank you, Abhay sir, for your wonderful session. I would like to request all the participants to please provide feedback. The link will be provided on the WhatsApp group. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, team. This is helpful session.
Thank you.
Okay.